Hello, Cancer. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship with someone. This could have been in the past. This could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be someone who you've met and it turns out to be a situationship now. Notice that. For others of you, this could be, there you go, a very intense, sensual connection. But no one's really speaking up. Oh my goodness gracious me. It is a sensual connection, sensuality right there. Yeah, it's a very steamy, intense kind of connection. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. Oh, so beautiful. Love. Excellent job. But they are nervous. Oh my gosh. Because of beliefs. Guys, this is a very jam-packed reading. Goodness me. You have so many feelings and emotions here. They're very vast. And each of them is different. Each of them is unique. Because of the intensity of these cards, because you also have love here, it could be that you are also going through this. You may feel these feelings as well, just like this person does. Not all of you, but that is just for some of you. Here we have crisis followed by victim. Then we have sexuality, sensuality, wild woman, abundance, surrender, love, fear. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have beliefs. Wow, Cancer, this is going to be a pretty jam-packed one. Lots of emotions here. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, right now, my mind is a mess. I am overwhelmed and all over the place. I can't focus. I need time to sort things out. Everything inside of me, my emotions, it's as if I don't have control over them anymore. And I need to make a decision. I am very overwhelmed. My mind is in a crisis mode. A lot of frustration, mental anguish, impatience. And I want to break free from this. But I know, Cancer, that I have victimized you. I have used you, misused you. I did things to you that maybe even made you feel uncomfortable. I've taken advantage of you. I did not value you, took you for granted. Overindulged. I overindulged. I just kept taking and taking to the point where it was all just manipulation. Sexual manipulation, emotional manipulation, psychological manipulation. What did I do? I have used you. I've used you. And I know that to you it may seem as if I have used you, but deep down, believe me, I do love you. At the time, I was an idiot. But things have changed. Yes, I find that you are extremely sensual, and I fantasize about you. I think about you a lot. When I'm alone at night, all I can do is imagine what it would be like to be with you on a sunny day, on a rainy night. I fantasize about you. And you have this allure. You are perfection. Not only are you beautiful on the outside, but you're beautiful on the inside as well. Your personality, your charm, your character, your charisma. The sensuality just oozes from you. And I know that you feel like the victim. Why? Because I was not truthful. I know what I did, and that is also why I'm quite overwhelmed that my sneaky behavior was caught. I was caught red-handed. In this connection, there was deceit, deception, suspicion. I have been an individual who has not been truthful. There's treachery here. I may have told you a few things, said some words, spoke some sentences, but I didn't tell you the entire story. Now, if I withheld information, does that mean that I was lying? I know I'm not innocent, and I know what I did to you, and I know how it makes you feel. Right now, my mindset is changing slowly. I've also taken advantage of you with the potential that you have to earn money. Your potential. It's as if I have exploited you. I know I have. This should never have happened, but it did. I do want to learn more from you, gain that wisdom. There's many things that I don't know, and I want you to be my teacher. A part of me feels that I have just simply surrendered to you now. You don't know this, but I have surrendered to you, especially when you are this hot. My mind, my heart, my body, I have surrendered to you. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of belonging, where I belong to you and you belong to me. I also feel that you and I were destined to be together, because now once there was just this physical aspect. I don't just want to have intimacy with you, but I want to make love to you. And I want you to feel it too. This love that I have for you now, it is unconditional. It is sacred and it is pure. It is clean and it is true. But how can you believe a liar? That's my problem. Boy who cried wolf, once bitten, twice as shy. I feel that there is no way that you're going to believe me because of the things that I have done in the past. Sure, you may give me a chance or two, but this is now a string that broke from many places and I had to tie it up. I'm trying to. And now that string has many knots. When I run my fingers through it, it will always, always, always have knots. That is the bumpy relationship I have with you now, and I wish that never had happened. I fear you. I fear the love, but I also want it. I feel nervous around you. I feel that you do deserve better. I feel worthless. I don't have any confidence anymore. There's a lack of self-esteem and I don't feel secure. I feel paranoid even. Overall, where I come from versus you, we both are quite different, you and I. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. My thoughts, the way I think, the way I talk, everything is different. The way I view this connection is different. Where it was headed versus what you thought, that was different. And I understand that there are other differences and other people are causing problems in this connection. But I also know, putting them aside, I myself have not been a good friend, a good lover, a good partner, a good spouse. I was not good. I was trying to be sneaky, doing things behind the scenes so that you wouldn't know. But the truth is, you found out. And no doubt about it, you feel victimized. And now I feel the love for you, but I feel fear. I feel nervous because of the things that I have done. I don't want to lose you. For me, it is easy to keep my distance from you because then I don't have to risk losing you. And that's why I keep my distance. Because if I try and if you say no, I don't think I'll be able to handle that. I'm afraid of that. In the meantime, I stay quiet, keep my distance from you. And part of it is because beliefs, the way I am versus who you are, the way our friends view us, our families view us, the way the world views us. Do I love you? Yes, I do. Do I feel the strength? Do I have the strength to reach out to you and tell you this? No, I do not. Because right now I'm very overwhelmed. My mind is in a crisis mode. All right. Cancer. So, this is a very complicated situation. You have quite a few things going on here. You're dealing with an individual who was in this connection with you physically. Now, this could be actually you guys were physical, but it could also be that in their mind they wanted to be physical. For some of you, this actually has happened. For others of you, it was very much through the gestures, through the eyes, the contact that you had, just through the energy that you have. But I do see here a lot of lust. Now, this lust and this passion was very much in the beginning. However, things changed. They got bad, but then they changed. Your person of interest here, I see, has actually changed. They have fallen in love with you now. But because of the things that they did in the past, it's very difficult to even trust this individual. They themselves are in a crisis mode. Their mind is a mess right now. They're not thinking straight. Okay, so don't expect any miracles here because your person of interest, they're in crisis. It's as if there's like this hurricane inside of their brain. That's kind of what it's like. Too much is going on all at once. And this is related to you. They know that they have done certain things that have made you feel maybe even used. Because of that, they don't know how to approach you. Not only that, but here there was a sneaky behavior. This could have been that they cheated on you, or they were with you and yet they were committed to somebody else. So here we have this, I'm getting the word unfulfilling, but that's not what I was going to say. However, that might mean something to someone. Here I see this individual not being truthful and wanting to have their way, right? Having their cake and eating it too, that type of thing here. Not only that, but then we have a financial issue here too. Some of you may have been giving a lot, and right underneath victim, we have abundance. So some of you have been victimized by someone who may have also taken some money. Now remember, this is a general love reading for thousands and thousands of people, right? So please keep in mind, it is not going to resonate 100%. Some of these things may be off a little bit, okay? But I do see here victim right on top, right on the bottom, abundance. Here we're talking about money. Somebody has been victimized in terms of their finances, their security, certain things that they had planned in their life. This could be you. This most likely is you. You may have had money. This person may have borrowed it or taken it or just kind of, hopefully they didn't scam you. Beside victim, we have sexuality, right? And that's why we have this feeling of being used sexually in a way. But then things change. We have love. That is something that was unexpected. This person may not have told you in the beginning what their true feelings were, but all of a sudden, because of what they did to you, they have realized the potential. And now they see this abundance of this love that they want to give to you. They just feel that it's just coming up over and over again. It's just way too much for them to even handle. It's overwhelming. The love itself is overwhelming. Because of this overwhelming love, they are very afraid of reaching out to you, actually. This is nervousness. Big time nervousness. The issue with this is that they're so nervous that they might even miss the opportunity. That's the problem. And they don't know how to approach you. The overall arching theme here is beliefs, and I wanted to just quickly talk to you guys about this. Sometimes this could be a third party situation with beliefs. Sometimes this could be other people causing problems. This could also be the both of you are from different beliefs, different faiths, background, ethnic background, racial background. Someone here may be very rich, the other is not so rich, but there is some type of a difference between you. There could also be, for example, you both work in the same company, but you're not allowed to see each other or to date or, to commit to one another in that way. You're not allowed. So I do see here that sort of issue because beliefs for me does talk about the difference of opinions, beliefs, differences. It talks about different rituals, customs, traditions, things like that. So there is something here, in addition to all this, you have that in there too. That's what I was saying in the beginning, that this reading has a lot of different kind of feelings and emotions, and it's not all over the place. It's very focused, but there's a lot going on. It's very complicated. In addition to what they did to you, there's external factors here that are also causing problems. All right, let's have a look. I'm going to be bringing out another deck, and that is the Lover's Path Tarot. So this deck is the current status of your person of interest for those of you that are resonating with it. If you are, please let me know in the comments below. I do read the comments, and I do appreciate you writing them. I try to reply as much as I can. So, holy crappers. See that? Yes, see that? Look at that. Underneath fertility, family-related issues. Now, we have an issue right here. You see how I was telling you their third-party situation, other people. Oh my God. Holy crap. In my life, ever since I've been doing this, I have not seen all of these in a row. It's almost like an alignment here. Okay, so this is going to take me longer to explain because this is a very powerful reading. I don't know what's going on here, guys. You guys, let me see. I need to pull it out. I need to bring it out. You guys are definitely 100%. 100%. This is way too eerie to have 3 cards that are the exact same meaning. Beliefs. You remember how I just talked about third party, beliefs, being in the same company, not being able to work, tradition, values, customs, rituals, all that kind of stuff, guys. This is it right here. Tradition is right here. Power is right here, meaning other people have power over this individual. So let me just backtrack. I got a little too excited over there. Let's just take a step back. Okay, for those of you who are new, this deck, I read in the reverse, first of all. And also, I like to see, with this deck, something that may have happened in the connection in the past. So things were going great. You thought it was okay, but then all of a sudden, everything just went downhill. What happened? This is for those of you that never received any closure. This is for those of you who feel as if this person may have abandoned you. They took you for granted. They have, the communication now is quite less. You're not communicating as much. And they may have just ghosted you. And you're wondering what happened because they never told you. They never communicated with you. What was in their heart, what was in their mind. They never told you. Here, I'm going to be reading these. Power, tradition, both major arcanas. Very, very much related to beliefs. The card that we just had. Wow. Okay, let's have a look. Power. With power, and I read this in the reverse, it talks about how your person of interest was feeling oppressed by another's power and authority. They were feeling insecurity. Insecurity, you had the fear card earlier. The fear card talks about paranoia and insecurity. Passive-aggressive behavior could have come from this, using power to manipulate others for personal gain. Hurt people hurt people. There's that saying. This person, like I said, there was emotional, maybe even physical or psychological manipulation here before because of the victim card. Now, let's just say, some of you out there, you're dealing with somebody who has also been victimized in the same way. Somebody treated them like this, and therefore they are treating you like this. Hurt people, right? This is something that has happened. However, this can also be an organization. I've mentioned before, God bless them, there are some people from the military that I do readings for, just random clients, not specifically individuals, but they have the issue, the main reason, one person is stationed at one place, one person's on the other side of the country, right? They are not able to get the transfers that they want. So that's an organization that has rules and restrictions. That organization itself becomes the power and the authority that governs what they do and where they go. And it is almost like a third party that comes in between them, right? Same goes for a company. The company has rules. This also goes for those of you that may be still living in your parents' basement, which is okay to a certain limit. And you have to follow the rules. You have to follow the rules, the way it is, what they say, what they do. Everything has to be according to them, their home, their rules, right? This could also be for some of you that are in a relationship already with somebody and you are looking for a way out. You're looking for a third-party situation. This card talks about your spouse being on top of you, talks about your partner being on top of you, yet someone else here wants to go out and have fun with someone else. You see how powerful these cards are. They are so vast. They're beautiful. I love the meanings of them, but it's just too eerie, and it's just, wow. I'm pretty shocked that you have the same theme. It's a complete circle. It's just, that's what it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. Power, someone has influence. This is against someone's beliefs, and somebody here wants to be traditional. However, they are trying to go against tradition because they want to do something against what the world is. It's like us against the world type of situation where this person has over here with the tradition card. They want to be against the world, whatever the norm is. They don't want to conform to that. And I'm going to read that now too. Tradition. It talks about structure, conformity, and rituals. Here, the need to throw out old social structures that constrain, but there is fear of unconventional ideas and the ways of approach, non-conformity. So this person literally may want to could be in an open relationship. They may want to be in a relationship where, you know what, I'm still going to have my spouse or my partner and I still want to see you on the side. It could be that type of a connection. It could be, you know what, shh, we're not going to tell the boss. And we will still meet each other, right? It's against tradition. So there's definitely something going on here where somebody wants to go against all odds and let's just be together. We just want to be together. We don't care what the world says, even though it is not the norm. That is what this person wants to do, and they wanted to do, and they still want to do it because this card showed up. So, Cancer, this is an issue because I see that whatever happened in your past, it really hasn't changed much. The person of interest has not changed this mindset. They have not been able to escape from the circumstances that they're in. It's like they're caught. They're stuck. They don't really know. All right, guys, let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. And with these cards, I like to have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Very nice. Communication. 3 of Cups. Oh, good Lord. 3 of Wands. I think this is the first time I've ever done a reading where I feel I would rate it, and I'm not boasting, but I would rate it as 100% because it is so strange. I was thinking about this card, came out under the bottom of the deck. Why? And that's literally why, guys. I'm always struggling to find it. That's why I didn't put these away. I put them close by. You know why? Because remember how I was saying there's power, there's restrictions, they feel caged. Well, there you have it. They're caged. They are caged. Wow. You guys have a very, very interesting reading, but it's also a big struggle. Huge struggle. Now, I'm not going to read these cards, but I would just want them to be out. I like the energy. We're on point here, on point, on point, on point right there. So we have Queen of Wands. First card's the strongest. Your person of interest here does feel extremely attracted to you. You are utterly irresistible. They just want to be with you because you are so sexy. There's definitely that. You had sexuality, you have sensuality, right? There's a lot of sex appeal here, okay? But you are also one of those people that they feel, who get them. You know them. You understand them. Sometimes you are just so intuitive that they feel as if you both are just one individual. They feel the spiritual connection with you, and they really like it. Because it's not just the physical anymore. Now it's a spiritual. And you see, you had the physical before. Then you had the love, because you do have love. And now you have the spiritual. So there's There's the emotional, physical, and spiritual aspect in here. So you have all 3. Now it's literally complete. This person's completely in love with you now. We also have the 8 of Wands. They want to reach out to you. And for some of you, yes, this person is going to reach out at some point in time. They are going to reach out to you. They want to have a reconciliation with the 3 of Cups. They want to celebrate. They want to be with you, maybe alone, but also with a group of friends. Also for a small portion of you. This could be a third-party situation. 7 of Wands, a lot of struggle. A lot of distrust, a lot of issues that this person has to deal with that they really want to push to the side. They don't like it anymore. They feel that there's a lot of struggle and arguments that happen too. They realize now that they have to pick their battles, but there's just too many battles. The overall arching theme, guys, this is what I was hoping for, and this is exactly what came out. I was seeing it in my mind's eye. Your person of interest here is exactly under the power and spell of another. Could be a spell, could be power. They're in a state of mind, and they're also physically stuck in a location where they just feel that, you know what, I can't leave this, because if I do, I'll get in trouble. They feel restricted. Here, this person can't. They're not supposed to. Not can't. They're not supposed to see anything, hear anything. They can't move. Their arms, legs, hands, feet are tied. They are surrounded by swords. They are caged. And far in the distance, someone's watching them like a hawk, just like the power card. Authority figure, right? Under the power of someone else. Your person is friggin' stuck. I don't know what's going on here. Guys, please tell me what happened. And tell me if this is resonating, because this is something that I've never done. I've never had. And this is exactly why I kept these on the side, because I was like waiting, let me just see if this comes out. It came out 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Same meaning. Slight variation. So I do see here your person of interest does not have their own freedom, okay? Don't expect miracles, guys, because there are way too many obstacles in this connection. Now, we also have here the 3 of Wands, which I did not say. 3 of Wands. They'll know it when they see it. They are making a plan. They don't want to rush into anything. They're waiting for the ships to come in. But the problem here is, how long are they going to wait? Cancer, you're in a situation here where this person can't do this. Crosswatcher, you can't do this. You can't just wait. Waiting is not going to change anything. Because if you have these many cards coming out, that means that tradition, that mindset is solid. It is very difficult to change. It is concrete. I'm saying the word concrete. That's how difficult it is, right? So the change has to come from within. The change has to come from you. It has to be present. Change is not going to happen just overnight. It has to happen over a period of time. And by waiting for a miracle to happen, Crosswatcher, you have to be that miracle if you want this to work out. You have to be the one who's going to reach out. And you have to be the one to know how to release yourself from this, to be independent of it if you want to have love in this connection with Cancer. Wow. A lot of energy there. I feel it. I feel drained now. All right, guys, let's have a look. Just going to do a quick prayer. Cancer, what it is, or not what it is, what is it that the angels want to tell you? These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Let's have a look. A year from now, of course. A year from now, a lot of people are going to be rolling their eyes. I understand, guys. This deck, guys, only goes up to a year from now. It doesn't go up to like 3 years from now or 5 years from now. I know it's very discouraging, but please keep in mind, today is almost like a historic reading. The first time, like 4 cards have come out, same darn thing. And that type of change, where you are literally changing the values and the morals of someone's mind, their like background, right? Their bloodline almost in a way, what they feel, what they think. That doesn't happen over weeks or even months. That may take years. Because it's not just that they need to change. They need to change the people around them too. It takes a long time. You can always convince people. It happens all the time. You can convince people in the family, convince your parents, convince your coworkers or whatever, change the rules, talk to HR, things like that, right? Like there's so many things that can happen, but it takes time. So please keep that in mind. A year from now, and then we have here, ask for help from others. We also have here, trust. Okay, It's flipped right out. If you believe. So if you do believe, things will work out your way. Reconsider. Followed by improving health. So your health has been, some of you have been a little under the weather. Again, there's a peekaboo card. All right. There's something better. Interesting. A year from now, things are going to work out, okay? They're going to progress. Let's put it that way. They're going to progress. And in the meantime, the angels are suggesting here for you to talk. You got 2 cards because this popped up too. So in this deck, there's only 2 cards that talk about people. Here you got both cards, okay? So this does mean that you are expected to not keep this inside. Don't just hold on to this this problem. Like a problem shared. No, it's a problem shared is a problem halved. So talk to somebody about this. Talk to a friend, family. Talk to somebody who has been there, done that. But it's important that you do talk. You have here, ask for help from others, and you will get some type of an idea, an epiphany, a realization that, oh, okay, I can approach it this way. Helpful people, you don't realize that you do have people around you that may be helpful. Now, if you feel by any chance that there's somebody who's jealous, I recommend keep your distance from that person. Don't even mention what you are going through or what you plan to do in the coming future. We also have here trust in the divine. I do feel that for many of you, this is a divinely guided spiritual connection. And here, trust in the divine, trust in God's plan. There is a plan and there is a God. Do trust in the plan because right now you may not see it. The way it's supposed to turn out is supposed to be different from what you expect. Here we have, if you believe, then yes, things will work out in a better way. Now remember, the angels, God, heaven, which is in a different dimension, they know you, okay? They know you, and they also know what you deserve. According to them, for the majority of you, you deserve better. And that's why things are going to slightly change. When you talk to others, you are going to get helpful information. And with that information, you are going to reconsider what it is that you're going to say, what you're going to do, how you're going to approach this entire situation. Many of you have fallen a little ill. Could be a lot, hopefully not, pray to God. But some of you may have been affected by this connection negatively. And I saw it like, oh my gosh, you have so many problems here. And it's not the both of you. It's other things, other factors, other people, other circumstances that are causing the problems. The majority of the time, you guys are cool. But we have a lot of other problems. And the thing is that this person gets influenced because they don't have a lot of freedom, right? They are influenced. Why do they listen to that person? Why do they do what what they don't want to do? Why are they forced to do this? It's because they don't have a choice. That's what it's like. This person actually feels that they don't have a choice. Some people do have a choice, but this person feels like they don't. That's the problem here. We also have here a gorgeous card, abundance. And with this card, it does talk about happiness and abundance. It even talks about money, money flowing. And you did have abundance before. We also have, once again, helpful people. They will help you. And we also have here the overall arching theme. There is something better. Now, this particular card, for me, I've seen 2 meanings of this. One, there is something better that's going to happen in this connection. Everything that has happened before, things will improve. 2, there is someone better than this individual because it's just too damn complicated, guys. Somebody here might get hurt. There's places out there in the world. You date this particular girl or this particular guy, somebody gets hurt. Okay? There's restrictions, right? And you guys are from everywhere. With the grace of God, it's all over the place. You guys are from everywhere. I do readings that are just amazing. So many countries. I love it. Everybody has different type of culture, different family, different values, ethics, morals, right? Everybody is different. So this reading, yes, maybe not so strict for some of you, but it may be extremely strict for others of you. You just can't. You can't make a choice. You can't change things. You can't change that tradition. Otherwise, you may get in trouble, like in serious trouble. There's no use ever thinking of hurting yourself or both of you, jumping off a cliff or something like that. It happens. I've seen it. No use doing that. But sometimes, like I said, heaven, trust, they know what it is that you deserve. You deserve better. So some of you are going to be with somebody brand new. And that's okay. That is okay, because then that was your person that you were supposed to be with. Because love is not supposed to be so complicated, guys. It's not supposed to be this complicated. You're not supposed to get obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. You got 4 cards there. I mean, that's a lot of the universe basically telling you, you know what, maybe it's not meant to be here. However, for a small portion of you, I do see that the situation is going to get better. And that's fine. Go with what your gut tells you, with what your heart tells you. And definitely do speak to others about your feelings, your emotions, the issues that you are facing, the boundaries that are between the both of you, the traditional issues, the belief-related issues, the customs, whatever it is, right? The restrictions that you have from the workplace, whatever it is, talk about it. And you will get some type of advice, and it's going to make sense to you. But you will never know until you talk to a certain amount of people. I would just suggest literally 2, 3, maximum 4. That's it. Do not exceed 3 to 4. Like 4 is that's it. Leave it at 4. You don't want every person to know your situation, because then sometimes people also become envious. They also become jealous, and then they just send negative energy towards you. Guys, that is your reading. Please tell me in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I see that it is very targeted because a lot of the cards, like I said, the 4 main cards, right? They were just so on point with each other. Please let me know your stories in the comments below. Feel free to share your story. I do like reading them, and I do try to reply as much as I can. Also, I use it as motivation. It is motivational. I sometimes gather these thoughts, these concepts, and I create content on my other channel. For those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio. And on that channel, I do have videos regarding relationship-related advice, past life and spiritual connections, as well as one of the ones, it's just one, on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove such things. For those of you that are curious to know if I do personal readings, I do. Yes, I do. And you can have a look on my website, www.asnointia.com, to have a look at some of the packages that I do have. One is on past life spiritual connections. I said that too fast. One is on past life and spiritual connections. Another one is on love. It's all about love. That's a love reading. I also have one on negative energies. So I have the ability, with the help of my angel guide, to view where it is that you live. And I have a look at the negative energies, the entities that you have, jinns, demons, evil spirits, how much are in your home, how many are around your aura, how many are inside of your body, which is your chakra centers, okay? They're inside your chakra centers. Not all of you. It's very rare. I only found one person that actually didn't have anything, and she used to live in the countryside as a hermit in Spain. And she was 80. The one person in my life where I did a reading for her, and she had no negative energies, and I was shocked. But now I understand why. Being a hermit sometimes pays off, but I wouldn't encourage it. Some of you do have negative energies, especially when you get the health card there, improving health. that also shows me that many of you may just need to get the chakra checkup. And that is exactly what I just said. I tell you how many negative energies you have, what type you have, and I also teach you how to get rid of them. In the package, it's all written there. And once you have that package, guys, it's with you for the rest of your life, okay? Let me know in the comments below, again, if any of this has resonated. And please also visit my other channel too. All right. The videos there are absolutely free, just like here. You all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. And I can tell you, stand up for what you also believe in. Don't change who you are. Be yourself, okay? All right. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.